Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the New York Yankees. Well, Singy, we get to see one of the hottest hitters in the league today. Quite the streak he's riding.
Seriously, Boog, he's been on fire at the plate. A major boost for this team, and I enjoy seeing greatness on display, and this guy just gets it done.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And starting this one, Will Warren. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to go here. And stepping in is the speedy number 96.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's
runner takes off. Ball misses. Throw to second and great jump. That one to first. Goldie steps on first for the out. Now we'll look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Taylor Walls.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Yandy Diaz now. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. That one fouled off.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The Yankees have raced out of the gate to start the season. Ground ball up the middle. Peraza throws to first in time. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Jonathan Aranda, the next to hit. In there for strike 1.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on 2 different teams that had a 600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division.
2 outs. That one down the line, and foul ball. Swing and a ground ball to first, and that'll do it. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Rays 1 and the Yankees coming to bat. Back here with my pal Siggy, and today's starter, Taj Bradley. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Not close with that one. And a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And that's off the inside edge. It's 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one way inside. Got him swinging. Here is Aaron Judge, 5th in home runs in the American League. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
Bradley with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. One down, base is empty. And another ball.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
And ball 4, and Judge takes his walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And here comes Bellinger. On the ground, right side. Aranda to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. Second inning coming up in the Bronx. It's the Rays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Second inning set to go. And now the right fielder, Richie Palacios. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Goldie takes it himself. 1 out in the second.
Batting 6.
Here's the third baseman, Curtis Mead. Mead getting the start at third, batting 6th in today's lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. And that's down and away. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. No swing. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3, but they're on top, 1-0. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Bradley back to work. Outside corner, there's a strike. Check swing, went around, and the count is 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Now one missed. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's filled up.
Full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Batting fifth,
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
Dominguez.
Goldie gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Outside low, and a count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, no outs. And here's Alex Jackson.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
To third, tag, got it.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 2 away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
And that one is lifted in the air on the move to the gap. He's got it, and that will end the inning. The Yanks lead 1. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's off the inside corner. 1-2 to count. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Oh, great grab on the dive. From his knees, the throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter. A single and a run scored and a walk. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rays 1 and the Yankees nothing. And we're back.
Leading
The
off
batter now,
for the Yankees,
Oswaldo
third
Cabrera.
baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Late swing, foul to the left. Next offering is fouled back. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So up next, Oswald Peraza, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Ball one there. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-0. Check on the runner. Cabrera dives back in safely. Cabrera on at first, nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's one down. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Grisham.
And that one fouled off. This one in the dirt.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Tying run is at first here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Off the plate inside. Now 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That
Ball
one
2.
misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 2 away now.
Now batting.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, worked to walk at his first trip to the plate. And that misses. And that is ball 1.
No strikes.
And that's outside. Two outs.
Ball. 3-0.
Cody Bellinger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Popped up. Aranda settles under it. And that is that. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 1-0. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. That one not close. 1-0. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. And next is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
A swing and a soft liner. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman.
2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Aranda. And that's in for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air and makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Walked his first time. Fought off foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, no outs. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. That one drifts inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Now fly ball to right center. Palacios gets under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
Alex Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Next offering is outside.
1-1.
Inside. And a count 2-1. Goldie, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And a foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
2 outs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Pablo Reyes stands in. Fly to center his first time. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So bases all loaded up. Cabrera getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Just misses. Ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
All loaded up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That misses the zone, and the count is filled up. In the air, right side. Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. So they strand 3 and leave them loaded. We've played 4. It's the Rays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Warren back to work. That one lifted to left. And it's caught for the out. So digging in, Curtis Mead. Struck out swinging his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Just missed. In for a strike, and it's 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Travis Jankowski. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. Not in time. That's a bunt single.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
So 2 down. Ben Rortvedt next to hit for the Rays. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Rortvedt, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. And the 0-2. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. The Rays strand just the 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Shortstop, Oswald.
Fastball right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, center fielder, Trent.
Now here's Trent Grisham, 0 for 2 in this one. And that is out of play.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment to get back on track. His team needs him.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Fastball is outside. High fly ball, right field. Palacios makes the catch, and that is the third out of the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Rays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Top of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. And a swing and a miss there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground, Reyes. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chandler Simpson.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Warning track, Wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets to jog around the bases. Good for him.
And now it's Brandon Lau. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground to the left. Zips it to first. Score at 5-3 for the 2nd out with the third baseman shifted over there.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Diaz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Two down, nobody on. And 1-2.
Outside.
Really nice 2-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase.
Swing and a ground ball. Over to Goldie.
Out.
And that'll do it. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the 6th. And now Cody
Yankees,
Bellinger.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
You could encounter the greats, or you can get shit and counter the weight, but you counterfeit. I countered your fits, led you astray. In the worst way, too legit to
First pitch doesn't find the zone. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Settles under this one, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a foul, out of play. And that's in the dirt. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Eric Orrs preparing to come on if needed. Clevenger also getting ready. That's inside, and it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 3-2. The Yanks trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. To third, Meade. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A gigantic blast. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Taj Bradley done for the afternoon, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Eric Orrs comes on now.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
2 outs, nobody on. Alex Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. Popped up. That is the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that one hammered. Bellinger drop step going back. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Palacios stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit hard on the ground to short. Peraza fires over to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Me in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Tampa. They lead it 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Garrett Clevenger.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the Yankees.
One-run game. Pablo Reyes stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch misses outside, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
No outs, runner at first. Oswaldo Cabrera digs in now. Clevenger checks over to first, and he's back. Tap foul at the plate. On the ground, 2 ball. Fires to second for 1. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So 2 down now, and here is Oswald Peraza. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Two outs. This to third. Meade slings it across.
He's out.
Out number 3. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Yankees 1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Yankees.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
68.
Tyler Matzik.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, 1-run game. Now the left fielder, Travis Jankowski. Matzik goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Ground ball right side. Goldie steps on the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, the catcher, Ben Rortvedt.
Now the catcher up to hit, Ben Rortvedt, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball there. Fastball is outside. Swings through that one for strike 2. 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to Goldie.
That's an out. 2
up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The batter, number 6, shortstop Taylor
Stepping in
Walls.
is the switch hitting shortstop Taylor Walls. On the ground right side. The throw to first. Rays retired in order. Rays held in check here, but they still lead it 2-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Edwin Uceta.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
So the batter now
Leading
will be
off
Trent
for the
Grisham.
Yankees,
0 for
the
3 in
center
this
fielder,
one.
Grisham.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Hard ground ball, base down. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, a swing like
Now
that
batting,
can help
the
you come out of the
designated
struggle. We
hitter,
saw the numbers coming into the ball game.
Judge.
But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
No outs, runner at first. Here comes Aaron Judge. This guy with light tower power. And there's the strike. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
That missed by a
1-2.
lot. And the count is 1-2. Judge waits. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And up to the
Now
plate comes
batting,
Cody
right fielder,
Bellinger.
Cody
1 for 3.
Bellinger.
And that one fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one, and yet another twin killing. Their 4th of the day, and it ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, it's the Rays 2 and the Yankees 1.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Yankees.
and on the mound, the closer,
Number
Devin
38.
Williams.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
The center fielder,
Back to the top of the
Chandler.
order now. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
This one popped up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Lau at the
Brandon
plate.
Lau.
And that one popped in the air left field. Dominguez. And there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The batter.
2 down, base is empty. And now the DH, Yandy Diaz. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Good eye in that spot.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jonathan.
And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. And that's in for a strike.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That's down and in. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next pitch is outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Buckled in with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3. So 1 hit is all they get. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Yankees 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Paul Goldschmidt now.
For the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that is out of play. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. Alex Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Austin Wells, a critical at bat in this game for him. Fairbanks with a move to first. And he's back in there.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
2-2. Full count.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Pablo Reyes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball becomes such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Fought off foul. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
This could end it. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And that is downstairs. And it's 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
1-2 here. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays strand the tying run on base to win it.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
Push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. So kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come escape with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, yeah, and coast. Yeah, swing it, yeah. Before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more.